Dimitri Vegas at the Five Music Studio. We're happy to have you here. So excited to have you here. And I think this is your first time in the studio, right?
Actually, yeah. Yeah, I should have know. I mean, I knew about the studio, but I should have known because I've been working on my headphones the whole week. I should just
What?
come and sit here. In general, I'm used to working cars, planes, everywhere. So, um, but making a track is or has a lot to do with the vibe that you're in. And now here in Dubai, being here uh, for about a week, it just yeah, gave me a lot of fun ideas that I'm going to be trying out.
And how has that been? Any jet lag? Are you enjoying the weather?
That's the beauty of Dubai, like it's not close, but it's also not far. Like you don't
Mhm.
really have a jet lag like when you fly to the States or anything. So
Yeah.
it's also the first time our son joined. So it's been a very different experience.
I was going through Matten's Instagram and I saw that she announced your pregnancy together at on your room balcony at 5 because I was like, "Wait, this background is very
Yeah.
familiar." Like I know this background really well. So that's so cute that that was like a moment that you guys had together here at 5.
We just felt like it was the perfect time and the perfect setting to announce our pregnancy.
That's
Now
cute.
he's running around here in the hotel 2 years later, so
How
three
crazy.
almost.
Really?
Yeah, he's 2.5.
It's really nice that you guys all come together, family trip, and both are performing.
Yeah.
Because yesterday I was watching Matin perform at the Penthouse, and then you're gonna be there this coming Friday. So that's pretty cool. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's a double shift, so I had to pace myself yesterday because I'm playing Bohemia today.
You mentioned to me earlier that you've been playing here since 2019. So you've known Five for a while. You've been coming here.
Yeah, I remember Five being built, and it's crazy. So many years later, it's yeah, it's one of the busiest and most popular hotels in Dubai. And I remember being here in 2019. It was an awesome festival, and especially like I love the place extra because I love Aloki and Kabir so much. They're amazing guys, and we have a great relationship, and I really feel like home here.
And how do you balance like music and like personal life?
I mean, it's a plus in a way that I can work everywhere, like also here, but it's also a downside because you can work everywhere. But it's a good
It's
thing with
24/7.
yeah, yeah. So if you don't stop me, I'm always doing something. But luckily, like when my son walks into the room and he's like, "Dad, come play," like he literally pulls you away from the computer, so that helps.
I heard that you've acted in a couple movies, that you're even in a game, Mortal Kombat. How did you get into that?
I started acting somewhat 10 years ago, or at least I wanted to start acting
Mhm.
about 10 years ago, and then I did acting lessons for a couple of years, dialect coach, and all that stuff. And it's kind of starting from zero, like it's not like you can just like transition from being a DJ to an actor. Like there's a lot of auditions that I've done that I didn't
Yeah.
get. Uh, but slowly but steadily, there's stuff happening. I just did my first lead role in a movie last year. I filmed a couple of new projects this year. I got a couple more coming 2024. So I'm enjoying it a lot.
That's cool. Did you ever think of making music for movies?
I did like we did for a couple of games like Mortal Kombat. I did some music for Pirates of the Caribbean. Let me think. Also for the latest movie I was in, it's a horror movie called "It's a Wonderful Knife." I did some scoring for that. So yeah, I enjoy it, but I
Okay.
enjoy acting more.
Oh, really? How do you prep for a performance? Do you have like a certain like ritual or something that you do?
My ritual now is just downloading a lot of new music because the set that I'm doing today will be very different than what I usually do.
Mhm.
And that's also why I like playing here because then I'm like, okay, let me just do something completely out of the box.
Yeah.
Uh, and it's a long show. It's probably like 2 or 3 hours. So we'll see where I go.
I guess we're part of the pre-performance
Exactly,
preparation.
exactly,
But that's good. We get to see you before, your performance and then also get to go watch you perform. So definitely we'll include those clips in
cool.
here and show how crazy Bohemia ends up being.
I think it's actually think it's the first time I've played Bohemia because we had
Oh.
some bad luck last year because of the weather. My wife played Bohemia, I
Oh,
think
nice.
the year before that, but this is my first time, so I'm excited.
What is it like performing to a crowd of like different audiences?
I mean, it changed a lot over the past decade, I think, um, mainly because of the internet. You know,
Oh,
like
really?
pre like social media, TikTok, YouTube, whatever. Then every continent very much had their own music preference and songs that were big in each continent. Now it kind of blends together a lot more. Plus, of course, now our show is 80% at least our own music, which obviously that people that come to our shows, at least I hope, come for a big part, come for our music and know our music. So it's in general, it feels very very different. South America, for example, people go really crazy. Asia also, India, definitely India.
Are you working on anything currently?
Yeah, working on our album. So we got a Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike album coming by next summer. We still we have a lot to do still, but there's also a lot ready. So
Mhm.
it's looking like it's finally coming together because we've been saying for years we're gonna do an album. No, we're not. We are. We're not. But now, yes, yes, we are.
Okay.
And then I got my another one of my solo singles coming out in February. Mike's got a solo album coming out, so we've just been working on music like crazy.
What's one of your favorite tracks that it could be one that you've made, like something that you're just listening to all the time?
At the moment, I mean, the track that we just released with Tiesto
Mhm.
and Dido
Yeah.
and W&W, Thank You, is it's been like a highlight in our set for the whole summer and everywhere. Like that's one of those songs that, since we use that iconic sample, that just
Yeah.
goes off everywhere and just for me personally also it's a sample that's very near and dear to me. So every time we play it, we get goosebumps ourselves. So that's definitely my favorite.
If you get goosebumps, I can't imagine like the audience that's like hearing it because it really does make you want to dance and like it.
It's like a song from the very first time that we played it. That just
Mhm.
everybody's just screaming
Mhm.
the melody. So that's always a good thing.
Thank you for jumping on this interview. And I want to say to everyone, listen to Thank You. That works, right?
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we listen to it here?